I think it's pretty safe to say that Jose Altuve just most likely ended the Rangers season. In what's been probably the most entertaining CS that the Astros have had since probably 2019. And yes, I would put this ALCS over the Tampa Bay and Boston Red Sox ALCS matchups that we've had. Just what a game through and through this was. Bregman with the solo shot in the first. Then Verlander gives up a solo shot a few innings later. And then the Astros driving a run through Jose Abreu getting the barrel to a curveball. And then you see Justin Verlander just cruising through 5 1/3. And all of a sudden, the bottom falls out of it. A walk, a hit, and then boom, Adelis Garcia, 3-1 blast. It felt like at that moment that all the wind that the Astros sails had been blowing through was taken right out. And that was the series. You could see it on the faces of just about everybody in that dugout and on the face of Verlander as soon as that ball left Adelis Garcia's bat. Damn it, I just did that. And then to the bottom of the 8th we go. Brian Abreu walk, and then boom, Brian Abreu hits Adolis Garcia in the arm. And look, for all intents and purposes, the benches did clear, but it didn't really look like Brian Abreu intentionally hit him. And for the people that are saying he did intentionally hit Adolis Garcia, let me put it to you this way. Why would you, being down 2 runs with 3 outs left in this game for your team to actually come back, would you intentionally hit a batter with 1 on and no out, putting 2 on and no out? Which caused the benches to clear. Brian Abreu got ejected, and so did Adolis Garcia. But Presley comes in and cleans up the mess, not giving up any runs. Into the top of the 9th we go. Not only is Jeremy Pena subbed out, but so is Martin Maldonado for Yainer Diaz and John Singleton, of all guys from the bench. What happens? Yainer Diaz pulls between Corey Seager and the third baseman Josh Jung for a single, and then John Singleton goes up there, and you could tell right away that John was not looking to swing the bat. He took all the pitches, not swinging any of them, and walked. And then the man of the hour comes up. The absolute, not just the Houston Astro legend, but the baseball legend. I think the most surefire Hall of Famer right now in the game, and Jose Altuve that's not a pitcher. Rangers reliever and closer Leclerc hangs the changeup in towards Altuve, and, well, you already heard what happened. He smoked it for a 3-run blast. And that was essentially the game. Presley comes in the 9th and closes out the game. And just how Yordan Alvarez basically put the nail in the coffin in the ALDS Game 1 walking off of Robbie Ray last year into the Mariners, it feels like Jose Altuve just did that to the Texas Rangers. And how fitting is it that another team that Aroldis Chapman is on gets victimized in the bottom or the top of the 9th by Jose Altuve? History just continues to repeat itself. But let's take a minute here and appreciate just the greatness of this little 5'6" second baseman here in Houston, because he truly is a walking legend right now. The guy is now only 3 home runs away from 29 postseason home runs, which is the all-time record by Manny Ramirez. And if he continues to go to the postseason and make these deep runs the next year or two, he'll probably get it. Joe Buck said this many years ago in the World Series against the Dodgers. He may be a small man, but he's got the heart of a lion. And when it feels like all is lost, when everybody else loses the hope, this man or Yordan Alvarez will spark it back into us. Because they don't know how to say, I give up, I quit. They don't know what that word means. It's either they win or they fail, but they will not give up. It is because of players like Jose Altuve that the Astros have been able to sustain the type of winning that they have been for the past 7 years. It's the small plays in every single series, the small little things in an at-bat that players do. We saw tonight, Gray Kessinger, the guy that replaced Jeremy Pena at shortstop, came in, and in the bottom of the 9th with no outs, Marcus Semien hits a screamer, and Gray Kessinger comes up and makes a phenomenal catch. It's small things like that that separates the Astros than any other team. You want to know why the Dodgers can't get back to the World Series? You want to know why in the past 2 years the Braves haven't got back to the World Series, even though they've had the best roster technically for the past 2 seasons? It's because plays like that, players like that. It's this embodiment of this feeling that no matter how big the situation is, no matter how down you feel, you aren't truly ever out. There's very few athletes and very few teams and dynasties you ever see that have that kind of attitude. The Jordan Bulls had that kind of attitude where they would never give up. My New England Patriots with Tom Brady, they never gave up. And this Houston Astros team, they never give up. And so here they are on the eve of another World Series berth. There's 2 more games in this ALCS. They only have to win 1 and they're in. It'll be their 3rd straight World Series appearance and their 4th time in 5 years. And they have a very good shot of going to it and winning it. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comment section down below. Are you excited? Are you amped? Are you kind of scared? Let me know. And as always, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new, because I have plenty more baseball content like this. And this has been a long time since I said this, but I'll see you all in the next one. Adios, mis amigos.